Some weeks ago, I was required to solve a peculiar case in Edinburgh. My friend Amanda Swain was found dead at her own apartment. She worked in a lawyer's office as a secretary. Her boss was Thomas Taylor, an ambitious lawyer. That man was the first person I went to talk with. He was really succinct in his answers, and that shocked me since they maintained a cordial relationship. Then I went to talk with the other workers of the lawyer's office. One of them confessed me that she used to go to the court. So I decided to go to the court by myself to know why. I asked in reception if they knew Amanda, and they told me she used to meet the judge. I went to his office, but I didn't find him there. So I immediately called the lawyer's office to get his home address. I asked him what kind of relation he had with Amanda, and he confessed me they had an affair. But I wanted to know more, because the passionate crime is the first I suspect when a woman is murdered. They didn't want to maintain a serious relationship, and he was starting to get attached to her. They met at the end of a trial, and from that moment they started meeting. After the long conversation, I couldn't see any sign of cruelty or madness on his eyes. Suddenly, a neighbor came to the judge's house and they started shouting to each other. I was a witness of a violent argument, and this fact surprised me and left me bewildered. After my brief talk with Eric Taylor and the unsuspected violent attitude of Alexander Berg, I had a conclusion. Both could be the murder of Amanda. Looking for a professional opinion, I talked with a forensic to know the results of the autopsy. The forensic Paul Pitt, after so many deaths, realized that the cause of the death was suicide, because the only fingerprints he found on the murder weapon belonged to her. But I was not fully convinced, because I knew my friend since we were children, and she had no reason to end with her life. I went to Eric Taylor's house because he was a person who knew her better. As I had no response, I had a hand and opened the door with a credit card. I found 2 flight tickets together with 2 football match tickets in the Madison Square Garden. They were on behalf of Eric Taylor and Paul Pitt. Then I realized that going together to a football match in New York implies being close friends. If I murdered someone, my forensic friend could manipulate the proofs in my favor. So I returned to the forensic department, and I stole the murder weapon to analyze it by myself. Then I clarified my doubts. The gun was full of Eric Taylor's fingerprints. The lawyer was arrested immediately. He was in love with her, but she chose Alexander, so he killed her. It's so amazing that 2 single tickets guided me to the cruel truth. Rest in peace, Amanda. The end.